Today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this adorable box. This is going to be using a Sizzix die as its base, and we're going to alter it so that it's big enough for our gift. In this case, it is a pair of socks, 2 bottles of hand sanitizer, and 2 face masks that are N95. I do want to let you know that you can buy the socks, hand sanitizer, and the mask all from the Dollar Tree, which makes this a really super gift, number one, and number two, it would be great if you need to do any craft fair stuff, or if you're like me and you have a vendor booth somewhere where you sell your wares. These have actually completely sold out in my vendor booth. I also did not like the packaging that I had them in. I wanted something a little different, and today I'm going to be using paper that is not Christmas related, only because I have a December birthday. It's the 15th, and with that being said, it's nice to get a gift that isn't wrapped in Christmas paper. Okay, so here we go. You're going to need some lightweight chipboard, and you're also going to need some E6000 glue, hot glue, and regular glue if you want to use it that way, scrapbooking paper, and this die, which is from Sizzix. This is a scoreboard XL die called Bag Caddy. I'm not real sure if this particular die is still manufactured by Sizzix or not. I do know that they are available online, probably eBay, Etsy, Facebook Marketplace, what have you. You're also going to want a paper trimmer, or some scissors, or both. So you're going to cut this box out twice. I've gone ahead and prepared these pieces, and you're going to want to save the remnants from where you die cut, because we're going to use these to make the sides of our box, and the scraps are going to reinforce the bottom. So we're going to take our scrap and cut it down to 3 inches, and in this case this is 3 by 11, which is actually more than we need. So there's very little waste to this. Once again, this is kind of a lighter weight chipboard. It's a little thicker than maybe a cereal box would be, but not by much. And if you want a nice, strong, sturdy box that someone can reuse for a different purpose, this is definitely what you're going to need. I want to cut these pieces down to 7 inches. And remember, you're going to save that little remnant. You have it in your scoreboard. You're going to want to score either side at 1 inch. Alright, you're also going to need a bone folder. I should have mentioned that to begin with, but I forgot. So you're going to fold that score mark. And this is where, if you didn't score it quite straight, it's going to be alright. You can force it into place with your bone folder by pushing up and out. On your piece, you're going to be able to see these score marks here and here, and this one down here. Now you don't want to fold all of them. You're just going to fold this one on the bottom, right there, and this one right here. You don't need that second one. You could probably even cut that tab off, but our box needs to be nice and strong. Same thing here. Fold this in. Fold this in. Now, if you're using a more vintage paper, you could always take a little ink and distress the edges. You could also even take an ink that would coordinate with your pattern, but I really don't, honestly, I don't feel like doing it that way, so I'm not going to. Okay, so here's that back piece, and because I really don't want this thing to go anywhere, I don't want to do it twice. I'm going to use some E6000 glue. Okay, so, and as you can see, I actually cut through that score line. You never see it. So on this piece right here, I'm going to put the E6000 towards the middle. And before I line it up, I'm going to use some hot glue to hold it in place while it dries. Now, hot things are hot, okay? Let's not even go there. And so just kind of around the edge. And you're just going to lay it down and eyeball it. And it's going to look just like that. So far, so good, so easy. Okay, so now we're going to take one of our two pieces that we made for the side, and this flap right here and this are going to get married just like that. So I'm hoping you can see that. So this flap is going to get glue, and this flap's going to get glue on that side. Same thing. Going to kind of put this E6000 in the middle and go around it with my hot glue. And it goes into place first. I don't know if you guys have noticed that I used the same pattern of the paper on the inside and outside. That's because these flaps do somewhat show in the final project, and this is just really going to camouflage them for you. Alright, this is our second side, and it goes over here. So once again, adhesive here, and adhesive right there. And if things aren't folding, go ahead and reinforce that fold with your bone folder. No big deal, you just gotta get her done. So this is gonna get glue right here. And this fits in just like that. Now you can make the size of your box smaller if you want. I chose 3 inches just because of the size of my socks. It just gave it a little bit of interest. So now we're going to do this side of the box. So here's the other side where the handle is, and I'm going to go on and pre-assemble some of this. So now, this is not hard, and it's not even tricky, so don't overthink it. Trust me. I know. Trust me. I did it. Yeah, the first one I made, I way over... yeah. It was to the extreme of overthinking it. So, you gotta remember that it's gonna sit like this. So the first thing you want to do is put the glue on the tabs that are closest to you. It's just easier for me to do it that way. You can do it however way you want. Now this is where you're going to reach into your box and make sure that that is closed, and it is. And you'll see that there's a little gap. Don't worry about it, it's going to be alright. Now there's going to be glue on this tab, and this. Okay, so here it is, and your box is really pretty much finished. So we're going to use these two scraps. We're going to put one inside of the box and one on the bottom. This will get rid of that small little bridge that's there. Now we're going to do this side. Now you're going to put this right here. Alright, now we're going to put our goodies into our box. These, once again, are socks from the Dollar Tree. The hand sanitizer is from the Dollar Tree, as well as the 2 masks. So I take out the little hanger and I keep the tag on it so that the person receiving it will know that they are in fact new socks. And so those go in there first. Then the 2 hand sanitizers, and now the mask. And we're just going to kind of gently put it in here. Now I'm going to show you how we're going to package these. These are twist tie bags, extra large, from the Walmart. They're the Great Value brand. They're kind of like the ones that deli counters use for homemade loaves of bread. But guess what, folks? They will shrink with a heat gun. Actually, when I did this the first time, I thought I was gonna, like have a problem or a fire or whatever. I didn't. There was no problem at all with it. And every one I've made since then, I've had no problem. So we're going to take this little sweetheart. Now, you need to decide how you're going to tie this up. We're going to get that ribbon out of our way for a second. We're going to hold on to this. And we're going to preheat our heat tool a little bit. We're going to give this a couple little twisty-doos and tie a bow. I am charging $8.50 a piece for these, and they will sell. This makes such a great little gift to just have in a basket in your home, to give as a little gift any time of the year. And once again, they're also great craft fairs. You name it, these are really cute. So we're going to take this little piece right here and gather it up with our fingers and cut off all this excess. Now we're going to cut the tails. I want that little alligator tail, so I'm just going to put these two, fold them toward the middle, and cut them in a downward motion. And they have the little alligator tails. And that is all there is to it. So here they are. Here's the one I made earlier. And here's the one we made together. Still pictures will follow this project. Written directions will be on my blog, so make sure you go look at that post. It will be linked in the description box. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Don't forget, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up and share my videos on your social media. I hope that you're all well. Take care. Stay happy. Be a blessing. Bye for now.